Hi guys, welcome back to Jerusalem Playroom. My name is Jermeca and I wanted to upload this video and do a follow-up to the video that I did titled Strawberry Shortcake. The reason why I'm uploading this video is because a lot of times what I've realized is when people are going through hardships or storms or having a wilderness experience, it's not something to be proud of. It's not a joyful thing. It's nothing to be excited about. It's really can be a scary place because you don't know what to do. You are just in a situation that you've never been in, and it's almost really scary because you are trying to use your resources and trying to use everything that you know how to do to make it. Yet sometimes when you are in storms or you're having hardships or you are in the wilderness, God has you there so that you can fully trust in the divine. And with the story of Job, in my heart, I believe that that's what happened with Job, that God just had him in a place to let him know that I'm in control of everything, even the good and the bad. And somebody may say, well, why would God do that? So that he can get the glory, so that you would know and trust that, hey, he brought me from this. So if whatever I go through, I know what he brought me from. And if he brought me from that, I know if he brought me through that, I know he can bring me through anything. When I uploaded the video, um I was coming from a place of hurt. And by me coming from a place of hurt and being in the wilderness, now I'm in the wilderness. Um, I can still hear the chariots, Pharaoh coming. You can still think you're hearing horses and things like that. I can imagine what the children of Israel felt, wondering, hey, are they going to come after us or, whatever. So I thought about how God brought the children of Israel out of a place of slavery into a place where they can get to know the divine source. And I know that's what he's doing with me. Is during this time right now, it has been over a month and I have just been really in the house, or if I go out, I try to do something and come back, but I really haven't been going out that much. I have just really been trying to get in tune with the divine, and I have. So I didn't want to upload this video, but I was compelled to do it. And I was like, I don't want to do this video. I don't want to do this video. And Divine Source was like, you got to upload this video. I'm uploading this video because I showed you guys what was what I had on me concerning my coin purse. Right after I uploaded that video, the next day, I was on the phone with a 3-way call. And I'm so grateful. They're private people, but I'm so grateful. And when I got the call, they watched the video and they said, I want to bless you. I'm laughing because I had just told you guys what I had because I'm so used to swiping. So I'm uploading this video also because the infinite divine creator was like, you got to go back and let them know that this source is real. It's nothing to play with. When people go through, they don't testify, they don't come back and let you know what has happened. And I wanted to let you guys know that next day when I got that call and said, I wanted to bless you. So when I got the call, I was just so grateful, and it was a process I had to go through, and I went through the process, and I had prayed that I just wanted to pay my bills and just go to the thrift store. That's what I like to do. That's all. I just wanted to pay my bills and go to the thrift store. That's all I had asked for. So when I got this blessing, I knew what was in my account. And so I was just trying to say, okay, well, hey, let me put this in my account so I wouldn't have any NSF fees. And so when I put the money in my account, I was just like, when I looked at my account, I'm like, whoa, it was to a point where I had forgot about something else, and they sent me an email, and when they sent me the email, and I went through the process of everything, and they were like, it was an easy process this time. The last time I did something like this, it took so long. I had to go through so much, so I didn't think about it. I was just like, okay, it's gonna be a process. And at this point, I'm like, okay, this month I got everything taken care of. I got my bills taken care of for this month. But going forward, I just want to be sure. So when I'm trying to transfer the money, when I saw it, I'm like, whoa. So I'm like, okay, God, wow, this happened fast. And I kept saying to myself, I said, I want to continue to upload my haul videos. And then I was like, well, how can I upload a haul video when I was just showing these people this coin pouch that I had? And I was like, I know it doesn't matter what people think. My thing is, what I'm trying to show and explain and say is that the divine source wants to bless you. Also, being in the wilderness, it gives you a time to sit back and reflect over what you did wrong, to get yourself together. And I have this book here, guys, I wanted to show you. I uploaded a video before, but I deleted it because I wanted to go back on. This book is Rose Book of Bible Charts, Maps, and Timelines. Walmart has it, and I don't know if the Bible bookstore, but I bought this one, and I got another one from Walmart for my Bible, sorry for stuttering, for my Bible study, for my Bible library. So, okay, here we go. So in here, it gives us a timeline. It shows a timeline. It's a great illustration. A timeline of the Exodus, right? The children of Israel, where they coming from Egypt into the promised land. And that's what I felt like I was in Egypt. I realized that I was a slave, and I was trying to I did come out of that slavery mentality situation. Yet when I came out of it, in the wilderness, I'm like, well, should I go back? Should I go back? Should I do this? Should I do this? And God is like, no. The divine infinite source is like, no. I brought you out of that. No. Yet in the wilderness, it's like you don't know what the next day gonna hold. You know what you got. You don't know what to do. You just day by day. But yet you anticipating and concerned about the future. And that's what the infinite divine creator is letting me upload this video to let you to say, don't worry about the future. If you're going to trust him, if you're going to trust divine source, you're going to either trust divine source or not at all. So in the wilderness, I wanted to use this as an illustration, because even though they were in the wilderness, they were still doing something. They were getting in tune. This is showing the tabernacle, and it gives you a breakdown of, the Ark of the Covenant and things like that. Great illustration. But yet, while they were there, they were getting to know divine source. They were getting to know this God. Who is this God of Adam? Who is this God of Moses? Who is this God of Abraham? They were trying to get to know God for themselves, to get to know, and he had to go back over the things with them. We know that the 10 Commandments was written, and he just gave them law. And we just know, according to history, God helped them what to eat, what not to eat, and things of that nature. The book of Leviticus is really a good book to read, because it's just telling things about what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So in the wilderness, he still provided. He provided food, manna. He protected them, provided for them. They had quail. They had all this good stuff. Yet still, when Moses left to go get some instructions from God, they turned back to sin. And then built this golden calf. And God was divine source, God was upset. He was mad. We say mad, but I'm just gonna say he was angry. He was furious with them, because he had brought them. Now, when we hear the story about the Red Sea, yeah, we always want to praise and stuff, but look at in God, this is what I'm saying about being in the wilderness. God has brought us and brought you to this place. And when he brings you to this place, he bless you and bless you and bless you. And I'm like, thank you, Lord. And even though I was able to go out Saturday, I went and spent time with my daughter. We went to the thrift store and we looked around and I got some things for my grandson. I bought some stuff for the dollhouse. I mean, not dollhouse, but for the playroom. And then I went to two other thrift stores here Monday because of President's Day and looked and I got some more stuff. Yet I went ahead and took care of what I had to take care of. Now, in a wilderness place right now, let's just put aside everything what's going on. Let's just put aside everything that's going on in the world and let's just focus on your home, your situation. Everything has been designed to help you for this moment in time. Okay? The spells and the curses have been broken. You, as an individual, have to say what you want and what you desire. My desire was that I wanted to pay my bills and I wanted to be able to go to the thrift store. And I got just that. I got my bills paid and I was able to go to the thrift store because that's what I asked for. Whatever you may ask for may be something different, okay? With the mortgage company, when I had to call my mortgage company, I said to them on the phone, I'm back in the principal's office. I said that to I always try, if I'm nervous, I try to do something to break the nervousness. And when I was telling them my situation, when I tell you, there were like 4 different options that was given to me. Before those 4 options was given, the first thing that was said to me was, are you still in your home? Yes. Do you still plan to keep your house? I said yes. So that let them know where to go forward. So when I told them this and they gave me all these options, a sigh of relief. I got excited. So excited, so much that I was willing to make a payment right then and there, which I did. And when I told the lady, thank you so much, this is what she said, and this is what I'm sharing with you. She said, no, thank you, because you called in time where we can help. Many people are on the verge, and I'm not saying you didn't try. I'm not saying it. This is for the ones who don't know. Contact your mortgage company and just ask and see what other options are out there if you decide to keep your home. That's one. The second thing was the transportation. Because the companies that I was with and the people that I talked to understand that right now America is having a financial hardship. They understand that. And they are trying to do, the companies that I deal with are trying to do what they can to help according to their guidelines. I took care of that. Now, I'm going to say this, her name is Joyce A.G. Y'all can research her. It's called Maximizers here in the city of Fairfield. You can do Birmingham if you're here in Alabama. I took her class concerning maximizing your money. Many of us do YouTube channels. When I was in school, I took oral interpretation and speech. So I know how to get up in front of the camera and I'm not nervous about getting in front of a crowd or things like that. Some people are. So for the ones who are or who may not be articulated, and I'm not the best at enunciating my words, you may want to try something different. You may not want to be on camera. You may want to do a how-to video with your face off camera. And money, and a lot of people are using their channels to gain money. Well, to get an income. for whatever craft or whatever you're doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yet don't let that be your only source. And that's what Joyce would say, multiple streams of income. When you don't have work, or you're out of work, what can you do? What can other hobbies, or what other crafts can you do to try to make money? And just because somebody else is doing it, that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. And that's a lot of things that, because and the reason why I'm saying this is because on Monday, when I went to the thrift store, I said, look at all of the resellers. Because of now people are doing reselling, the thrift store, they have marked up everything. Pretty much the ones I went to, they mark things up. Because these resellers are going in there, they're buying stuff, and they're doubling the sale because they want to make extra income. If everybody can't do that, and it's not easy. You may see somebody that may show, oh, I'm doing this. They may just upload a video on a good day, but they may not show you the bad days. So I am just coming back to let you know that after I did that video, I was blessed. I did not know where divine source was going to bless me at, because that's not for me. If I'm giving you a book and saying, hold this, I'm going to take care of you, and you holding this book, you reading it, and then you see something, okay, well, I'm giving you the blueprints to say this is what's going to happen, and I'm giving it to you, and you holding it, but you got to close. You got to open it to see that it's an open book test. You got the answers right in front of you. I know I can get a little excited when I upload these videos because I'm so passionate about what I do. I really am. I really enjoy helping people. I do. It brings me joy to help people. And I'm saying to myself, if it brings me joy to help people, somebody may want to bless me. And if they want to bless me, let them bless me with whatever. It doesn't matter if they choose to bless me. If they don't have to. I upload these videos, and I want people to be inspired when they watch it. I want people to, I try not to say, hey, like, share, or come back. No, you don't have to, because I value your free will. I don't want to make anybody make a choice or make a decision to do something that's not lined up in the will of God. I want you to use your discernment to see what is in, and sometimes I want you to use your discernment to see what is genuine and what is authentic. Sometimes I look at people's channels and I'm like, oh my goodness, because I really like to watch. I know it sounds funny, but I just rather watch YouTube life than to people like you and I than to watch the stuff on the television. Some of it's fake, but some of it's really genuine. And when some people cry, I feel it. I'm like, oh my goodness, and when I get in the blessing business to bless people, I want to be one of those people to bless, but I want to get blessings too. So now that I'm in the wilderness and I'm talking with divine source, so it's like, okay, now what? You blessed with this. Now what's the next move? Now what you want to do? I'm like, okay, well, I'm already doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I want to help people. I really want to help people. And again, even though I'm helping people, I just want my bills to be paid. I didn't say I'm happy with what I got. I just want to, and to ones who want the glamour life, there's no disrespect. That's them. Everybody don't want that. Some people just want a cabin in the woods. They want something simple. They don't want all the big bling stuff. I personally would prefer to wear tennis shoes versus heels. Because I never know what may happen. I might have to walk. And it's been situations like that. Car may break down. I might have to get out the car and push. Can't push it with no heels on. Somebody may say, well, I'm not going to do that. And that's okay. Did not know after that video. Got a call. I want to bless you. We're going to pray about it and bless you. And it went so smooth. It wasn't no, when the transaction went through, and then when I checked my account, I'm like, whoa. I said, God, you gave this to me again. Let me do right. Let me do right. Just a praise report. I know I seen come. I did my shouting and stuff in the video prior. So at this church we used to go to here in Birmingham, we used to pray. And when we prayed, we got up and we started worshiping. We started praising God. And for years, I didn't understand why we did that. But now I know as I grow older that when you pray, you get up and praise and you are grateful and you thank because it's already done. It's already been blessed. The divine source has already heard your prayer. It's just forces that goes against your prayer to try to knock your prayer down. And so you don't even realize that you sitting up here when you praying, your prayer's being attacked. But you thinking that divine source don't want to bless you. Divine source want to bless you, but your prayer's being attacked. So that's why I have to call in the holy archangels to guide over my prayers. And make it speedy. Get there quick. To protect and comfort. And even with me saying this, I'm sharing what has worked for me. With me sharing it and getting blessed, the forces get so upset that they're going to try to touch the next thing to you, which is your kids, your spouse, your family, your co-workers, your church members. It's going to be something. I was trying to help. Because my daughters have always, my children, when I'm low, they always help me. I put something in my hand. They always bless me. My son took me a week ago. We went to the art museum and we went out to eat. That he said, my happy birthday. Because they know I'm not a flashy mom, just little stuff. And this was shit. My daughter wanted to take me, but I ended up taking her. Getting some things for my grandsons that she needed. Clothes. And they wanted to go out to eat. We went to a Chinese buffet. Small things. But it was the car ride, looking at the mountains and things like that and just talking. My granddaughter, she's so sweet. She wants to play the little game in the car. And I said, no, we're not going to play the game in the car. I can't believe I'm saying this. I said, back in my day, we didn't have games. We sat and talked. So I asked her about her day. And I told my daughter, I said, when you're in the car, y'all talk. Ask her about her day. I said, I didn't do that with y'all, but we're going to do this with her. Hey, how was your day today? She always tell me, Grandma, I did good in school today. I said, okay, way to go. So when she told me she did good in school, my daughter said, well, she got a frowny face because she had a bad day. I said, okay. I said, well, I'm still going to bless her for the good days she had. I said, I'm not going to penalize her because she had a frowny face. I said, because we all have bad days. I said, I'm blessing her for the good days because I want to motivate her to let her know that, hey, you're going to, yeah, I'm giving you some for the good days, but everybody don't have good days. Kids have bad days too. I'm not going to punish her because she had one bad day and here she goes. She didn't have 4 good days and 1 bad day. No, that's not what we're supposed to do. I gave her $5. Then I gave her her Christmas gift, which she's got something coming up. So she used that money for that. She wanted to go to the store. So just hold on to your money just in case we go to the dollar store. So again, I was blessed. So now this has been done. check. And I was sitting there and I was quiet, and Divine Source said, "What now, Jermeca?" And I'm like, I got all this stuff. And I got what I asked for. And I was like, I don't even know what to ask for anymore, because just you blessing me with those two things right there, paying my bills and just going to the thrift store, I'm grateful. And that's what I'm at. I'm like, I don't even know. And somebody like, "Good, you crazy. I'd be asking for this and this." I'm just so grateful. I'm just so unbelievable. I'm grateful that I'm just reflecting on that right now. And just thanking for my children health, my grandchildren health, my husband health. I'm just looking at him and he's like, "What?" And I'm just like, thank you for putting up with me. Thank you. It's a wilderness, but in the wilderness, nobody wants to let you know when they're going through. Nobody wants to. It hurts. You're frightened. You going through stuff. I went to the wilderness in it's called Sipsey Wilderness in Alabama. I just drove up there. I drove up there because I was doing some research. And when I got out there, I really was thinking that it was, I don't know what I thought. When I got up there and the roads, the way Google Map took me, it took me on a road. When I tell y'all, it was like a road, no cars. And I started to like, okay, I hope I don't get lost, but I just kept going. When I tell y'all, it was like rocks, big old rocks it was a dirt road and rocks, and I'm going over the rocks. And I got to this point and I saw some other cars. So I said, okay. And then I saw a Boy Scout. There was a creek, but it was dried up. I got out the car. I was the only ethnic person out there. Let me just say that. And I said, I'm just coming out here just to experience, just to get the experience. And I went out there and I wanted to go further. It was daylight. But the reason why I didn't go as far as I did, because my phone, the signal went out. So I was like, oh, my signal went out. Let me turn back. And when I turned back, I talked with some guys. I took pictures and I'm going to post it. I took pictures with these guys, and they was explaining to me the history and was telling me that because of the drought, that's why the creek was dried up. Because I even walked through the creek, just saw little patches of water. But they took pictures with me and told me to go on this site if I decide to come back, get a map. That's the first thing they said, get a map. Because I couldn't, when he said get a map, you couldn't rely on technology out there in this wilderness. And they even say it's a live wilderness. I'm by myself, had shorts on, but I didn't fear anything. I just wanted to be around nature. And I was by myself. And when I told somebody I went, everybody like, you went by yourself? Yes, because y'all wouldn't want to do stuff like that. And I want to go back and take my grandson and my son and go hiking. But if we do it, have a map, a compass or whatever, and just do it the right way. Because I was trying to find this waterfall. But again, my phone went out and I didn't want to get stuck out there at night. Everybody's going to have a storm, hardship, and wilderness. In that time, right now it's quiet in my home. I had the TV on. Get quiet and let divine source speak to you. Speak to your heart. Speaking you. And when people say it's a soft, still voice, because when the spirit said, Jermeca, now what? I'm just shocked because I wasn't expecting it. And when it showed up the next day like that, I'm like, oh wow, whoa. And I didn't want to upload this video. I did not. Divine Source said, you got to go back and upload the video. You got to give your testimony. And anyone who knows me, when you tell me stuff, I'm a run around. No matter where I'm at, I'm a run around. I'm a praise God for you. Because if we're touching and agreeing, I'm praying that we're touching and agreeing according to the will of the divine. The spells and curses are broken. The chains are broken. We're returning all negative energy back to the sender. That's just that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. We're returning anything spoken negative over us, our children, our home, our family, whatever, our money. We're breaking. All those curses have been resolved. Jesus, the blood atonement has atoned for all of that. We're sending whatever has your name, whatever money is owed to you. We right now, we call that money, whatever finances, whatever penny, nickel, dime, quarter, whatever dollar, we receive all of that. We are money magnets. The divine source is rich abundant. And these little things, this materialistic stuff don't even matter. We're asking for health, being able to be a good neighbor, sister, whatever, where we can help people and love people and understand that, hey, we were down once too, so we know how it feels. Be blessed. Let me get up because I want to make sure that I'm sitting on this thing, y'all. So if y'all see a blooper, your wilderness experience. Get this book. It's at Walmart. I think they have them on sale, but great pictures. It shows Herod's temple here, and I think it has a picture of Solomon's temple in here also. Just great pictures about the Middle East and everything. So when you get a chance, you go to Walmart. I know here in my state, Walmart still has them. You can probably order it off line 2, and just a great book if you want to add it to your Bible study, your Bible collection, or whatever. And these pages can be taken out so you can make copies if for your church. But the tabernacle in the wilderness. What are you doing while you're in the wilderness? Are you communing with the divine source? What are you doing? You still working? It's not a good place. It doesn't feel good. I admit that. Doesn't feel good. But the divine source is still in the blessing business, and he want to bless. And I say he want. And once you search for truth, it'll be revealed unto you. But not just because you searching for it. They don't see. That's my problem. When I was searching for truth, I was trying to go share with everybody. But that's the thing about free will. They're not gonna receive it unless they ask for it. A lot of times, divine source don't bless because you don't ask for it. Your bills need to be paid. Divine source got the check right here. This is a book of blank checks. Divine source, like it, all they got to do is ask. It's theirs. Call your mortgage company up. Call your car dealership. Call your car company up. Your car note. Call your utility bills. Deal with that first. And once you deal with that, see what options they can give you, and then you move forward. And you pray. Because you have to talk to them and ask. That's what I have to do. I didn't want to go to the principal office, but I did. Because reality hit. I had to do it. But like I said, when people going through, they don't want to tell you, because it is a vulnerable place. But I just wanted to share it with you. Y'all be blessed. Thank y'all so much for watching, and stay tuned because you never know what's going to be in the playroom. Okay, bye.